So now, in this Madani Surah, what Allah Azza wa Jal gives us is a summary of the things we run after in life. Allah summarizes the things we run after that we think will make us happy. That we think will make us happy. Here's all of it. What was the first desire? Play. Before a child gets to play, you took your child to Toys R Us. Bad idea, but you took him. You took him to Toys R Us. His eyes are looking at that toy on the shelf. He's in the cart, but his eyes are glazed. And when you change the aisle, his head turns. And his arm moves out. And he's already imagining the moment when he's what? He's holding this thing and he's playing with it and he's smashing his face into it and all kinds of fun things. He's already played it all out in his head. And he begs you, Mama, that one, that one. And so you grab Captain America and you put him in the cart. And you go to the aisle and you buy him Captain America. But you tell him, don't take it out until we get to the house. Now he's got the bag in his hand. You have to make a video of your child holding a toy that they haven't opened yet. And make sure you make it last. Because that is the happiest few minutes your child will have with that toy. So this kid is excited. And then finally he opens the toy. And he plays it with it for about a total, I'll give you 3 hours. Give or take 3 hours. Where do you find the toy after that? Under the bed. Where's your toy? I don't know. You never got me Iron Man. I only got Captain America. I never got Iron Man. I wanted Iron Man. In a matter of minutes, this thing that was such an object of my child's desire is now worthless. Your child asked you for Grand Theft Auto. Ya Allah, this game, I need it. I promise I'll finish it within a week. I'll beat all of it, I promise. And he got it, and he beat it, and then you wake up one day and it's under your feet in the kitchen. What is this CD doing here? Didn't you buy this game? Yeah, I beat it already. It was boring. It's the last one was better. You desired it so much, and in no time it became worthless to you. Then those of you that wanted to get a nice car, maybe you've been looking at the Acura NSX, I don't know. Maybe you're looking at the M3 or something, and you get the car. And it is sweet, man. You drive a little extra slow outside your school. You know, you go to the car wash a little too many times. But then the next year's model came out, and the headlights went from here to here. And your car looks so ugly all of a sudden. It is so irrelevant on the road. It makes you angry to be in this car now. It became worthless to you. Now this is half the ayah. In this half, Allah just describes what are the things you and I are running after, that we share. He says, اعلموا أنما الحياة الدنيا لعب. Worldly life amounts to nothing more than play. وَلَهْوٌ, and things that are pastimes. So now there was games and there was entertainment. Allah adds a third dimension, wazinatun, and beautification. Beauty itself. Beauty itself becomes an obsession. You know what that means? That means puberty hits. That means you become a teenager. وَتَفَاخُرٌ بَيْنَكُمْ, showing off to each other. You want to be able to tell someone you mean something. And then even that age passes, you stop caring, you get married, you have kids. But now there's a mutually shared concern about making money and stabilizing your wealth for yourself and your children. Allah says, وَتَكَاثُرٌ فِي الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَوْلَادِ, and a mutually shared urge to have stability in money and stability in children. Allah summarizes the things we run after that we think will make us happy. Now this is half the ayah. In this half, Allah just describes what are the things you and I are running after that we share. In the second half, Allah compares it to something. I hope you can pay attention to the second part, because this is where the guidance is from Allah Azza wa Jal on these pursuits of happiness. This is where the guidance is. He says, كَمَثَلِ غَيْثٍ أَعْجَبَ الْكُفَّارَ نَبَاتُهُ. It is like heavy rain. The farmer who planted the seed in the ground is so happy because of the produce of that rain. Now the guy goes to sleep after stressful weeks and weeks of planting seeds in the ground. And he goes to sleep and he wakes up one day and he looks out his window and it's perfect rain. Is he happy? He's happy, huh? And he starts seeing in a field of brown, he starts seeing little dots of green. But even that is making him super happy. He's super happy. Then Allah says, ثُمَّ يَهِيجُ. Then that plant matures. Now when a plant matures, what is the next logical step for a farmer? You crop, you harvest, you cut. That's what you're supposed to do. But the ayah is very strange. Allah does not say that He yahsud, that He cuts it. He actually says, فَتَرَاهُ مُصْفَرًّا. You will watch it turn yellow. You will watch it turn yellow. Now this is important to understand. Any farmer who is not insane will never let his farm turn yellow. He will still cut it when it is green, when it's still fresh. When it's yellow, it's already dead. It's already on its way to death. And He says, ثُمَّ يَكُونُ حُطَامًا. Then it will turn into hutam. Hutam means things that are crusty on the ground that you pay no attention to, like dried up leaves. If you step on a dried up leaf, you don't think twice about it. Allah says in this example, this is the example for you and me to understand our life. The toy turns yellow. The car turns yellow. Some people's marriages turn yellow. The first day you got married, how excited were you to see your wife? Don't tell me. It's having flashbacks. Just calm down. Okay. The day you came home and saw your wife for the first time, you went to work for the first time and came home and saw your wife for the first time, is a different feeling. 10 years later, you come home and you look at her and she looks at you and it's beautiful just like the first day. No, it's not. Something's turning yellow. I often tell the story that you're walking with your wife, like the week you got married, you're walking with your wife and she trips. Brand new wife. She tripped. What do? Oh, are you okay? Are you all right? I don't want anything ever to happen to you. Then 10 years go by and you're walking down the same street and she trips again. You keep on walking. And then you keep on going, you turn back and you say, pick yourself up, woman. I can't even take you in public nowadays. What is wrong with you? Anyway, so marriages can start turning yellow. No, not that one. But Allah Azza wa Jal tells us that all of the things that we want so badly will start losing interest in them. And then He says in the concluding remarks of this ayah, وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ عَذَابٌ شَدِيدٌ وَمَغْفِرَةٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرِضْوَانٌ. And at the very end is either eternal, intense punishment. That is the only thing that you won't get used to. The punishment of Jahannam is not something anybody will ever get used to. The desires of this world and even the pain of this world you can get used to. But that desire and that pain you will not get used to. And then He says, وَمَغْفِرَةٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. And forgiveness from Allah, meaning that is permanent. And then finally He adds وَرِضْوَانٌ. And He did not say, in His eloquence, He did not say وَرِضْوَانٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. He just said وَرِضْوَانٌ, which means incredible contentment. You will finally be satisfied. You will not look for the next thing. In this world, I don't care if it's Superman or Iron Man or whatever movie you want to watch, you will come out of it waiting for the next one. You will not come out satisfied. وَمَغْفِرَةٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرِضْوَانٌ. That you will have contentment. You will be at peace. Finally, in Jannah, we will be at peace. You're not going to be at peace here. We're always going to be looking for the next thing until dirt fills our stomachs. Until that happens. And so Allah says, وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. One ayah, just one ayah of Surah Al-Hadid. What is worldly life? It amounts to nothing but means by which people get deceived. People think they will find happiness and they don't. May Allah Azza wa Jal help us recognize what true happiness, what it really means. And may He help us materialize that true happiness through real faith in Him and through real expectations from Allah Azza wa Jal. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.